What's up, everyone? Giant Opinions. Breaking MLB news. The Mets have just hired Buck Showalter to be their next manager on a 3-year deal. And Buck Showalter has been the best candidate for the Mets, and this is because he has run the show before for 4 different ball clubs: the Yankees, the Diamondbacks, the Texas Rangers, and then lately the Baltimore Orioles. But he has been in the league for a long time. He's had winning teams. He's had winning teams in 9 of his years. He's had a few 500 teams. Exactly. See, the thing with Buck Showalter is you know what you're going to get. He will win you a season or two. And for the Mets that have really just underperformed as of late, they want someone who can actually utilize their talent and at least get them to the playoffs, you know? Because I think that's something that some Mets fans will be angry about this hiring for, is that, oh, we're not going to win a World Series. And maybe you won't, but you will at least make the playoffs, and you have the talent to overcome those hurdles. I mean, Max Scherzer and Jacob deGrom, Pete Alonso, there's pieces on this Mets team that can go compete and seriously make noise in the playoffs. And Buck Showalter, I think something else that's a little bit underrated is he could bring on a good staff. He's been in the league since he's been a manager since 1994, I think. So he has a lot of connections. So the players on the New York Mets will develop, since he will get a great coaching staff around him. He spent some time working for TV too, so there's also connections through that way. And he can handle the New York media, because that's the big con about New York is, you know, when you're winning, it's fun and it's the best thing in the world, but when you're losing, it sucks. He can deal with it. He's old. He's dealt with it before. He coached the Yankees. That's harder than the Mets, but a lot of people will criticize him, saying that he's past his ways because he did struggle with the Orioles in the last 2 seasons, and some of his managerial decisions have been questionable, mainly putting in Ubaldo Jimenez over Zach Britton in that wildcard game. But overall, I like this hire just because you know what you're getting. He's a veteran. The Mets rolled the dice with Luis Rojas, and it just did not work out. Flat out didn't. Now, Joe Espada could have been the guy, but just get Buck Showalter. He was the favorite from the Mets for a long time. I think he has ties with their, well, no, not their GM. Never mind. I don't think they even have one yet. But the point is, Steve Cohen trusts Buck Showalter. He's consulted a lot of people. I can guarantee it for a fact. And 2 of the years where Buck Showalter managed his last year with a ball club, the next year they went on to win the World Series. First, it was the Yankees. I think he left in 95. And then in 96 was when they won the World Series, and then in Arizona he left in 2000 and they won in 2001. So he couldn't really get over the hurdle yet, but he primed those teams to have success. They were ready, and other coaches just inherited a good situation. So I like the hire. Point is, Mets fans, you should be happy. You should be happy. You shouldn't be upset, because you know what you're getting. You're getting a real baseball manager in here, not a first-time, let's see how the show works. He knows how the show works, and he'll be running it in New York. So let me know what you guys think. Appreciate all and any support, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.